Hello, Sag. Welcome to your general reading for the month of mid-November 2021. These readings are general, so not every single combination or description is going to match up to your personal situation. So just keep that in mind. Take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't. I'm going to be trying to cover as many different combinations as I see in the cards for different people with different scenarios. So just keep that in mind. Again, dismiss what doesn't resonate with you. If this doesn't resonate, you can always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and your Vedic astrology. My readings do tend to resonate for your Vedic signs as well. So let's get into your channeled message, Sag, for you. I saw you wearing a Santa Claus hat. So obviously around your birthday time, December, there is some vibe of coolness, feeling good. When I was shuffling, I got the Temperance card. This is your own card, so you're very much in your own energy. There's some emphasis about December. I don't know what it is. Like December, something significant's going to happen. I just feel like if you're having issues with finding balance, either it's emotional or mental balance, you will have that in December. I do see you looking really cool, feeling cool, and I don't know if you've ever seen those videos on social media of like maybe a cat doing something and then towards the end the cat gets like a virtual pair of sunglasses put on him and then a blunt goes in its mouth and it has like the words thug life at the bottom. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but that's the vibe I was getting. It's like you got this Santa Claus hat on, you had sunglasses, and then you had like a blunt in your mouth, and it was just like this cool gangster kind of like Santa Claus December for Sag. So that was kind of funny. Let's get into your messages here, your situation. I feel like this is so zoomed in. Okay. Sag, the collective of Sag. The messages for the collective of Sag. Four of Pentacles, the World, the collective of Sagittarius, what's going on, Nine of Pentacles, collective of Sag, collective of Sag, what's the situation for Sag, Two of Wands. You have 6 cards. You have the Devil and the Two of Swords. Hanging on to your energy, keeping your energy to yourself, keeping your finances to yourself, keeping your emotions to yourself, holding on to something, whether it's your finances or it's something that you're holding to yourself, your energy. I see a closing out of a cycle. The World card often reminds me of the month of December, which goes with the channeled message because it's the ending, the completion of the whole year, the completion of a long cycle and entering a new cycle, entering a new year. And I see you doing really well. There's an energy of being financially independent, being good on your own, being single AF, but loving it, not needing anybody. A crossroads, though. You're at a crossroads. A decision needs to be made, and I do see some maybe unhealthy habits around it, maybe addictions, maybe unhealthy thinking patterns, negative thinking patterns, obsession, obsessive thoughts, attachment to something in an unhealthy way, attachment to something unhealthy. And I do see some indecision next to that, Sag. You've been keeping something to yourself, holding something in, holding on to something, whether it's energetic or material. And it's like you're reaching a completion of a cycle with something. It could be a completion of being single. It could be a completion where now you're moving into something else where you're totally independent, financially independent, doing well, abundant, a successful self-employment, and a decision, a crossroads. It's got you maybe in your head. I do see in your head, maybe obsessing, but there's also something unhealthy here that is causing, like, something needs to end. You need to close out a cycle. It could be something that you're attached to, something that you're holding on to. You're not letting go of something, I'm hearing. And it could be something unhealthy. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, but it could be like an unhealthy behavior, an unhealthy addiction. Some indecision, not wanting to see it, not wanting to look at it, maybe not wanting to make the decision to let go of it. Maybe because it means that you're going to go off and be single. So it could be a relationship. Something unhealthy here. So if it is a relationship, I worry a little bit because of the devil energy. There is something, okay? I don't know. Let's take a look at what you have going on here. There's definitely emphasis on you being in your head. Whoa. Three of Swords. Heartache, pain, loss. Could definitely be talking about a breakup here that you know you need to have. You need to close something out, and maybe you're avoiding doing that. You're holding on to something or someone. You're very attached. You could be very attached to this. You could also be holding on to closing out a cycle and being single. Staying single, I'm hearing. Some of you don't want to get in a relationship. Maybe you're seeing someone, but you don't want to commit. And a decision needs to be made, but you are taking it to the next level and being a little bit unhealthy, not wanting to make that decision. Avoiding some kind of toxic behavior here. Not wanting to make the decision, being in your head, being undecided, and it's causing heartache. That could be something for some of you. Sag. Sag for mid-November. Sag for mid-November. Lots of communication, back and forth, good news, travel. Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Okay, right away I see somebody ending something, or maybe deciding not to make a decision to be with someone in particular. Maybe you see this person as toxic and you kind of, maybe you're attached to them, but they're toxic and you don't want to make a decision about them. You might want to hang on to them. Or some of you are holding on to closing out a cycle with them to be single. Maybe you have another option. I kind of see that here so far. It's like heartache, separation, loss, and then fast movement forward into something new. And someone is definitely feeling left out in the cold here. Some of you could have money problems at this time. You could be trying to hold on to your money and save. Maybe you're starting a new business, trying to go off on your own. Maybe you want to leave a job, because I see that with the Nine of Pentacles, wanting to close out a cycle and go off on your own. You're at a crossroads with this job, this thing, this relationship, because it was getting unhealthy. There was some kind of unhealthy, toxic vibes to it. And you may have been in denial about it for a while. not really wanting to look at it, not really wanting to make a decision. Ace of Swords, the truth. Someone could have gotten cut off here. You delivered some truth. Someone delivered a truth to somebody, because it could be Sag on the receiving end. But it involves breaking up, separation, and somebody feels left out in the cold. Could definitely be getting out of something to start something new, taking that leap of faith. We have fast movement forward, as fire signs do. Lots of communication back and forth with somebody. Perhaps while you're single, you get away from someone to be single, and now you're communicating a lot. You have a new love interest, a new cup here. Starting something new, jumping into something new, but somebody is being left behind. Someone feels abandoned by you. They feel left out, blocked. Someone could be communicating this truth that, hey, I'm going to jump into something new. That could be what is causing this heartache. And it's linked to the World card here. It's across from it, a closing out of a cycle. To be single. I don't see at all that you're affected by this in that way. This is somebody else. Somebody else is hurt. They could feel betrayed. Maybe because some of you had another option here, and that's why you're deciding to walk away from someone and be single. Because you have another option here. And maybe you didn't want to let go of this person for a bit. You were attached to them. So you avoided making a decision with the Two of Swords, and that became toxic. It could have caused heartache. Maybe they knew. Maybe they found out about it. They wanted you to commit to them, but you decided, no, I'm going to go off on my own and be single. There's another direction that I could go in. And I do see you going into that direction. Someone gets cut off. Someone gets a truth delivered that someone's going to go off on their own. It's connected to heartache, and it's connected to being left out. An Ace of Cups in the center of it, right underneath the single card, Nine of Pentacles, right underneath the Two of Wands. Someone else, another direction, being single to go in another direction. The High Priestess. Somebody can feel it. Someone can feel intuitively that you could be communicating to someone else, that you could have another love offer, and they're in their head. They are driving themselves bonkers with fear. They are so fearful that you have somebody else. That's why you wanted to be single. That's why you left them out in the cold. This person could be obsessing about it. They could also be not seeing the truth. Maybe you told them, you're telling them, I want to be on my own, I don't want this, and they're not seeing it. They're in denial about something, the truth that you've given them. They don't want to believe it. They can feel that you're going off on this new beginning. They can feel it, and it's hurting them. It's causing them a feeling of betrayal. Sagittarius. I feel like this is so zoomed out. There we go. Sagittarius. Yeah, fearful that you have another direction to go in. This other direction is connected to the Ace of Cups. They're fearful that you have another direction that you're going in, and that's why you've left them out in the cold. You have somebody new. They feel it. So some of you may have not told this person, about the other opportunity, the other thing that you have that you want to move towards. You may have not told them, or someone didn't tell somebody about it, because I feel like they don't know, but they know deep down they do. They can feel it. You're very emotionally detached from this person, Sag. Or if it's a cross-watcher, maybe the cross-watcher is very detached from the Sag if they decided to walk away. I don't know what this person did, Sag, but you are just not interested in them. So some of you, you're holding on to something, closing out a cycle to be single. Or you're not opening up. That's what it is. You aren't opening up about wanting to get away from this person because you have another option. You might tell them in some way that you're like cutting them off. You have another direction that you're going in, but I don't think you're telling them, or I don't think someone is telling the other person that they have somebody else that they're interested in. But you are telling the truth in some way. And I do know Sag to be very honest, very blunt. They usually don't care if it hurts your feelings. They will tell you. There's something about this truth that's not maybe 100% forthright, or maybe it's just this person has their head up their ass and they're not seeing it. They're not believing it. They're not taking it seriously. Because the Ace of Swords is over here by the Devil. So there could be like an unhealthy way of communicating this that you're not maybe revealing. Let me look into it. Yeah, again, somebody is not seeing it. They're not seeing that you're done. They're not seeing that this is over. They can intuitively feel it, though. They can feel that there is somebody else. And they're really scared. They're really worried. They can feel it, that you're going to jump into something new. They might feel that there is a third party. And you're not opening up about this. So this truth that you're delivering is kind of like a manipulated truth. Or this may not be you, Sag. This may be the person you're dealing with. Remember, it can be reversed. What's going on for Sag? We have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody ending something to be single. There's a lot of fear around this, not from you, from the other person. Or if it's reversed, somebody, the person on the receiving end of being left for somebody else is like, they can feel what's going on and they're so trapped by anxiety and fear and paranoia. Like they can feel that there is something here, a new offer, a new cup, a new person, and that's why they've been left shut out in the cold. They feel like they know this is why you want to be single, or they can intuitively pick it up, that the other person is trying to be independent, push them away, kind of ice them out because they have something else. They're not seeing it though. They're choosing to not see it, to not look at it, because they don't want to look at it. They don't want to accept it. Yeah, it's like someone gets left, a separation, heartache, loss. Someone jumps into something new, and then there's an energy of like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I don't know. I need more information. I don't want to make a choice. Again, they feel it. Their intuition, someone's intuition is telling them that the other person has a new offer, but they don't want to look at it. They don't want to see it. What's going on, Sag? What's going on, Sag? What's going on, Sag? A King of Cups, somebody who's very emotionally balanced. They're an emotionally mature person. They have an open heart. They're ready to love, and they have a lot of emotions for somebody. Seven of Wands, an energy of trying to fight for something. If you are a female Sag or cross watcher, if you're the female here, and this is like a reversed story, there could be two males here. This could be females, but like I said, there is another person. And somebody in the equation can feel it. They can feel it, they know. But they're trying to lie to themselves. They're in denial here. They're in denial that it's done. They're in denial that somebody is starting something new. There are two people here. One person could be an air sign. They could just, or they're a very detached, kind of logical, very communicative. Communicative. This person communicates. They like to talk. And they're very honest. They're an honest type of person. For some of you, you could have history with this person and they are somebody who left you out in the cold. Maybe they left you out in the cold for another option. Maybe that's why now this person is getting left out in the cold. So you could have history with somebody, someone in this reading that I'm reading for here, whether it's Sag, the cross watcher. You could be dealing with somebody who left you out in the cold for somebody else. And now they want you. And it's like now you, the roles have reversed. It's like now you have two people and now you're leaving them for somebody else. This person could have had another option in the past. This kind of detached person. Maybe they didn't give you like emotions. And now it's like you're kind of getting, I wouldn't say revenge. I guess maybe in a way it's karma. We'll call it karma. It's like now they're getting a taste of their own medicine, Sag. And now it's starting to make sense why you have this cool gangsta feeling. It's like you with a blunt in your mouth and some shades. It's like this person is getting their karma back. That could be something for some of you. This person did that to you, and that is exactly why you don't even care. You are getting rid of someone. Maybe you weren't even dating them. Maybe you were just seeing them. Maybe it was casual, but you are trying to get rid of them because you want someone else. Or this is a cross watcher, and a cross watcher did this to Sag, or vice versa. Because I see this other person here that you are ending things to be single, to go towards, is more emotional. They're more open-hearted. This person's ready for love. They're very loving, caring, and they have feelings for you. This person wants to fight for you, or you may feel like you have to defend yourself when you get with this person. When you cut somebody off with the Five of Pentacles and make that crossroads decision, especially it could be a logical decision like, hey, maybe I don't really feel a whole lot for this other person and they did this to me in the past. Now I'm going to do this and I'm going to go towards this person. That's like the most logical choice for myself. This person's better for me. Because this King of Cups is holding the Ace of Cups. So this person is more loving. They're more open-hearted. There's a lot of emotion for this person. I also see that this could be you. You've reached a place here towards the end of your reading of like balancing emotions and logic. Your heart and your mind are finally together, because heart, mind. And you're happy. Like when you go off on your own to be single, you are happy. So maybe you don't really get with this person right away. You might not be dating this person. You may just get out of one casual type of connection situation to head into another one that could actually grow into something. Because the other one you didn't really feel. I just don't see you having any emotions for it. I really don't. And it could be because they did something to you in the past. Outcome for Sag. 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 Okay. So I do see that why this person is not seeing it, they don't want to believe that you are actually leaving and going to someone else, is because they might try to fight for you, Sag, or cross watchers. Sag may try to fight for you. But depending on what this person did to you in the past, why you're so closed off to them, I don't know if you're going to go for it, or I don't know if Crosswatcher will go for it, Sag. But I see an energy of someone trying to fight for somebody. They're trying, and it's because they don't see it. They don't see it, but they know. Deep down, they already know. They're choosing to ignore it. They don't want to listen to their intuition. I see that for some of you, when they discover that you do have another option, that you do have another direction, they may try to come in really quick to fight for you. Because I see in the outcome, Sag, a cross-watcher of Sag, someone is reaching out. They're trying to offer like a peace offering, a practical message. They want to work on it. They want cooperation. But there's some kind of shock. Something that they find out is going to shock them. And I do see this person in their emotions. For some of you, it could be you, Sag. You are trying to make things better with somebody. You want to work on it with them, but you find something out. Something shocks you, something unexpected, and it leaves you in your emotions. So it could be reversed. I want to get some clarification here. Let's ask. How does this person feel about Sag? Oh, the World. Closing out of a cycle here, which matches up here. This person could feel like you're completing something with them. You're closing something out with them to start something new. I feel like they're obsessing about it. I see it here too, Sag. Like somebody, because it could be you, Sag, but somebody's obsessing about this, about how they feel left out in the cold. Someone has now detached. They're unemotional. There's another option here. There's intuition that there's something else here. They're scared. They're in their head. They're obsessing. They are obsessing that this is closed out. But they are especially obsessing that you are starting something new. How does this person feel, Sag? How does this person feel about Sag in the present moment? How does this person feel in the present moment? This person feel in the present moment? Left out in the cold, blocked. High Priestess and Justice, they know. It's like they have, there's something to do, Sag. Justice. It's like you feel like this is only fair. You feel like this is justice. You feel like this is karma for this person. And they know it. I feel like they know that this is what they deserve. So I feel like they did something. They obviously did something to you, Sag. I mean, I can't really see that you're just going to be cruel to somebody for no reason. What did they do, Sag? What did they do to Sag? Why are they breaking free from this person? What did they do? The Tower reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Cups. What did they do? We have Temperance. We have the Moon. Ten of Pentacles. Avoiding a disaster to do with a commitment, a long-term offer, something slow, something stable. Avoiding a disaster with it. Three of Cups. Could this person have had somebody else? Like I said, for some of you, they left to be with somebody else. Someone avoided something. Maybe this person felt like they were avoiding a disaster. Some kind of long-term offer here. And there could have been drinking, partying, other people. Third-party energy. The Temperance, feeling very balanced. Patience, balance. Hiding something. Something was hidden. We have Ten of Pentacles. An energy of having everything that you've ever wanted. Maybe that was hidden. Maybe this person was in a commitment. They had a family. They already had something and they were hiding it. Avoiding a disaster. I am so confused. Let's look more into this. I need more clarification. What did they do to Sag? This could be you, because this is the Sag card, so it could be you who had hidden feelings, hidden emotions of seeing this person as everything you've ever wanted, feeling like you could have everything you wanted with them. And this person could have avoided to commit to you. Maybe they thought like they were avoiding a disaster with you. Like they felt like it wasn't going to work out anyway, so they avoided. There could have been another person drinking, partying. Maybe you have some toxic behaviors here, Sag. Maybe you're into partying, drinking, some drug use. Maybe that's why this person avoided. They felt like it was just going to come down, crashing down because of unhealthy behaviors, or vice versa. It could be reversed. Sag, you could have avoided a disaster with someone because of this energy of partying, drinking, maybe having other people. You had hidden feelings, or someone had hidden feelings that they could have had everything with them or with somebody. They felt very like balanced. What is this? What did this person do? The Hermit. Somebody pulled back. They went within. There could have been pettiness, or someone felt defeated and they went within. after this happened, they isolated, they detached, they went within, and maybe they felt defeated, or maybe there was petty energy, narcissistic energy, competing with each other. Fighting, conflict, drama. The Ace of Swords, the truth, a truth came out, clarity came out about this person, a King of Wands. They're very passionate. Maybe they had a lot of admirers. Maybe this person can be a little bit of, I wouldn't say a player, but like sometimes they have that wandering eye if it's in the negative. This person could have had a lot of pride and ego that they needed to leave behind them. This could be you, Sag. King of Swords again, somebody detaching. This is not exactly making sense to me, but I hope it's making sense to somebody. We have a couple here. Both of you went cold on each other. There could have been a third party for some of you, or there was just unhealthy behaviors, drinking, partying, other people. And that was found out. So somebody avoided getting into a commitment because they felt like it was just going to fall apart. The other person may have felt like they could have had everything with that person, and they felt very good about it. They felt at peace with it. Or maybe they acted, somebody could have acted like they were unaffected, but deep down what was hidden was the other person was everything to them. They had all the qualities they wanted. They could have had everything with that person. So reverse as you need to. For some Sag, that's going to be you. For others, it's the cross watcher, and Sag did it to you. Or for Sag, it is the cross watcher who did it, or it's the other person. How does Sag feel about this person? Let me just... How does Sag feel about this person? How does Sag feel about this past person? How does Sag feel about the past person? How does Sag feel about the new person? Oh, wow. Put that back because I feel like it's just too many. How does Sag feel about the new person? How does Sag feel about the new person? Hermit. The Fool. Seven of Cups. How does Sag feel about the new person? You know what's weird? I really feel like it's switched. But it could be vice versa. Like this is so confusing to me, Sag. You might be under a lot of confusion at this time. There could be confusion with this. I feel like if this is the old person, for some of you, you might still be invested in this person. You might be angry with them. You have something to say to them. You feel a strong connection to them. You might want to communicate that you're invested and you want a relationship. You feel a strong connection to them. For some of you, it's switched and this is the new person. You're invested in this new person and you want to communicate to them how strong of a connection you feel to them. Sag, you definitely feel strong for somebody. Is the new person or the old person? Because I feel like it could be switched for some of you. Now, with the new person, you're kind of going within to think about this person. You're putting a lot of thought into this new beginning with them, about taking a leap of faith. You might need to take time out for yourself and heal before you take this leap of faith. You have a lot of options right now. You have a lot of things, possibilities, reasons. I feel like there's an energy of, for some of you, you have a lot of other options and you want to keep things light. You do like this person, you care about them, but you might end up friend zoning them. You might end up just wanting to be friends. Because you kind of have some things that you need to go within and think about. Maybe you need to heal a little bit. If you do feel like that for this old person, I would see how you need to heal. But it doesn't make sense, because if you feel this way for the old person, why are you leaving them in the dust for the new person? This is why I feel like it's switched. Because in my head I was thinking, how do you feel about this person? It should have been the new person. But I wanted to bring the old person into it. So for some of you, this is switched, because I feel like you may not have feelings for this old person anymore. You may just want to friend zone them because you have other options and you want to go off on a new beginning on your own. You've taken time to think about this. Think about this person. And you just feel like, no, I want to jump into something else. I have so many different possibilities here. Let's just be friends. That's why up here I see you kind of hanging on to somebody as well. You want to hang on to them in a way. You just don't feel that much for them. Like it's very light. Let's take that back. Now, let's take a look at Sagittarius's independent energy. For some of you, you are starting a self-employment. You might have to leave something. I see you maybe saving money, but I do see like good news coming in, fast movement towards something, maybe travel into a new opportunity. It's like after being shut out, fired, or losing money and struggling with money, I see you getting clarity about a new beginning that you're going to start, and you really want to jump into it. You're using your intuition about the loss, maybe the other job, like maybe you got fired or something happened, there was a loss here. Maybe it was financial loss for some of you. That's why you need to save money. You closed out a cycle and now you're on your own. So you left something, you're going to something new. You can feel that it's going to be very fulfilling for you. But there could be anxiety as well with making a choice, and you need to make the choice in a very logical way. So take time to think about this. Strategize, because you are struggling with money, or you're having a little bit of money issues perhaps. I do see you being successful on your own and not needing anybody. Two of Wands, there's that decision that you need to make again, Sag, about jumping into something new. So again, make a logical decision, think about it, strategize. Don't let any kind of fears get in your way. You're at a crossroads here with a new beginning, and it could be with a person. A crossroads on taking that leap of faith into something new. And it's funny because in your pre-shuffle, for your channeled message, I got the word happy-go-lucky. I did get that word. I did not say it, so I apologize, but I kind of feel that with the full energy. It's like a happy-go-lucky. And there's some kind of message to do with December, like wearing your Santa Claus hat and just feeling really cool. Having like a gangsta moment, a thug life moment, having a blunt in your mouth. Yeah, taking a leap of faith, manifesting something, growing something, abundance, an investment. There's something that you're working on that it's like you're going to be very invested in it, and you've manifested this for yourself. You're taking that leap of faith in a happy-go-lucky kind of way, in a very free Sagittarian way, to jump into something that you've been manifesting, working on. You want to see it grow. You might have been working on it very hard. What is Sag's independent energy? Show us Sag's independent energy. Death. Something needs to die here. Something needs to transform. It needs to change. It needs to transmute. For some of you, you are dealing with something that you're not letting go of, a toxic kind of energy or behavior. Partying, drinking, it could be that for you. Something does need to change. It does need to be transformed here. Eight of Swords. There's a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety about this. You could be very attached to something and you're not really wanting to let go of it. You're hanging on to it. A passionate new beginning. Attraction. A new project. Something passionate. A passionate new beginning. Fear over it. There's fear. There could be a little bit of fear from you to going off on your own. Taking that leap of faith into your independence. There could be fear here with that. Ace of Swords. A new beginning, a new truth. Someone's speaking their truth. Someone's disappointed over a connection, over a long-term offer here. Again, the truth. There is some kind of truth that leads to like someone being shut out, feeling abandoned. Something needs to die. There could be indecision on making that decision, letting go of something, putting something to rest. For some of you, that first combination of how you feel about the old person, you do have a very strong connection to them and you are very attached to them. That's why like you have a hard time letting go of this person. That's for some of you, because I do see like fear, like something needs to end and there's fear, anxiety, because there's a lot of passion here, like with the Lovers. So some of you do have a lot of passion, a lot of lust for that first person, the one that you're leaving behind. There could be devil energy attached to them. It could be unhealthy, toxic in a way. So like, yeah, there's just fear on letting it go. You don't want to make a decision to let it go. There could be fear on ending it, fear on being by yourself, which doesn't really seem like Sag energy. So it could be the other person. You could be ending something to start something new, and there's a lot of fear around it, anxiety. Maybe not from you, maybe from somebody else. Like I said, they're so scared that you're going to go off with somebody else or into something else. The truth. Somebody's disappointed here, and it has to do with an offer for long-term stability, something that was supposed to go long-term. Maybe it was too slow for you. Let me see. Trying to think of your channeled message and what it meant. I don't know that it is reflected in the reading. It could just resonate for a certain somebody. It's a sign. Maybe somebody was watching a video like that recently. I don't know. Something to do with December. And just feeling like a cool Santa Claus. Feeling really cool. Feeling like, yeah, it's just a quirky, kind of cool, funny energy. Let's take a look. More messages involving the channeled message. What are some more messages involving the channeled message for Sag? What is the channeled message talking about? There. Too many cards. But I did see the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you saw it. If it is like the Queen of Wands talks of like being in your power, Sag, looking good, feeling good, being confident. And that's kind of what the channeled message was talking about. Just feeling really good, feeling cool. This, oh my God. The Queen of Wands again. And it flipped out upside down for some of you. So for some of you, you might not be feeling so confident right now going through this. You might be dealing with something, some fears, some anxieties, some unhealthy things that you need to let go of, and you're not feeling your best. Maybe you're not feeling the most confident because there's a lot of fear here. But there's something to do with December. In December, you will be feeling better. You will be feeling in your power, confident, ready to take action to something. You're going to be on top of your game in December, is what I'm seeing for you. So if you're not feeling good right now, if you're dealing with some kind of heartache, just know that in December is going to be a lot better for you. Ace of Swords reversed. You may not be having clarity right now. And December again, yeah, something's hidden. There's illusions. There's something that's hidden and it's not clear. It's unclear right now. You're going to get clarity of that in December. You're going to be in your power again and feeling more like yourself. An energy of being guarded, not trusting because of disappointments. That could be how you're feeling now, Sag. Because there's something right now that you're not exactly feeling 100% better, but it's letting me know that in December, that's going to change for you. You are going to gain clarity. You're going to get out of the illusions, the confusion, and you will be more in your power. Right now, you could be very defensive, not trusting, disappointed. Knight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing for some of you, this new love offer, this new cup, I feel like some of you might be ignoring it. You might be looking away because you're focused on the disappointments. Maybe you're not healed. I mean, you are with somebody and then you're walking away and you felt a lot for this person, or this is reversed and the cross watcher, you feel a lot for Sag. But it's like trying to just walk away from those feelings and going into something else. You may not be healed. And I see that because you are not healed, you may be guarded towards this new person, towards this person that wants to love you. You may not trust them. You have trust issues. You're disappointed from the past. There's something that's unclear. And it's because you need to heal. You have this love offer coming in. Somebody wants to give you their heart. They have their heart on their sleeve. They want to come in like a knight in shining armor. And I just feel like you're just not healed. Because I see 9 of Pentacles beside the King of Cups. So you could be more focused on being alone, being single. Oh, wrong deck. How can Sag overcome any issues? Whatever issues Sag is dealing with, how can they overcome it? The Fool. The Hanged Man. The Devil. It's like you need to go within. You need to heal, Sag, is what I'm seeing. Before you can take this leap of faith into something new, you do need to detach. You need to take time out for yourself. You need to gain enlightenment because you're confused about something. Something is unclear. There's confusion. You don't feel your best. You will, though. You need to take this time out for yourself, go within, find the answers you need to find about this toxic behavior, toxic relationship, toxic behavior, addiction. Something unhealthy is making you not feel yourself. You're not in your power right now. That is what you need to focus on, Sag, okay? Trying to think of what else. Let's take a look at once you do heal. Once Sag does the spiritual work and they heal, what's going to happen? Outcome of completed healing. What is the outcome here? What is the outcome? Not wanting to see something about equal give and take, receiving, not wanting to look at something, blindfolded to this give and take energy. Somebody is trying to give to you. I feel like if you don't heal, you're not even going to see it. You could be receiving something, blessings, gifts, effort. You need to take the blindfold off. Why is this the outcome of if they heal? Why is this the outcome? More clarity, please. The world, again, closing out a cycle. The world. Closing out a cycle here is like, it's important that you do close out this cycle, Sag. Something needs to be completed. It needs to come full circle. It needs to be done. And it's something unhealthy. Because if you don't, I feel like you're not going to see this stuff that comes in for you. You are getting some stuff, some blessings, some opportunities. Maybe it's abundance because you are struggling with money. Unless you heal, you need to close out this cycle. Again, that's super important. Or you will not see it right in front of your face. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups. News coming in. Fast, quick communication about wish fulfillment. Something that makes you very happy and fulfilled on a personal level will be coming in for you. You're going to be getting news, clarity. It's like something comes in that gives you clarity where you didn't have clarity before. You were confused. You weren't seeing something. Now it's coming in. Now you're getting fast communication. That matches up here. Fast communication about something new, something fulfilling for you. It's the same, but you have to heal. You have to heal. Okay, Sag, that's everything. I hope it resonated for you. If it didn't, feel free to see your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your Vedic astrology too. And I hope you have a good day. Thanks.